and he had emptied out a house across the street. I'd seen him around before. He'd done like, a little bit of work. I said, how much would you charge to clean out my house once I, get everything out that I want? And it was a good price. And then my neighbor didn't have anybody to do it. So I said, what if I gave you two houses? How much would you charge? And it was a better price. So I paid for me and my neighbor to get the house, gutted and on the street. So I went back every day for 19 days. I got caught about 5 days in. I had to start wearing my uniform and my name tag. That got me in twice.
Your
The
nurse's
third
uniform.
time, yeah, I had my stethoscope around my neck. They weren't buying any of that shit because there was no medical stuff going on in the city. So I started bringing cases of beer and packs of cigarettes. And what happened is, as I started going the back way, I come down to Carrollton Avenue, and there was like one of those big friggin' things right there with all the guys and not the Coast Guard, what the hell are they? Whatever they are. Anyway, so they were there to guard the city, and I said, oh, you guys look really thirsty. I've got some, beer. They said, well, we can't do beer. I said, well, I got Cokes. And so I gave them the ice bucket, said, keep that ice bucket. I'm coming back tomorrow. And I brought in some cigarettes. I don't do cigarettes. And so I was bribing my way in every day. And I got in every day and got out. I got Black Hawk twice. I got caught by another set. They saw me overhead, turned me in, red car in a setting with no color. They turned me in, and these guys came and went, ma'am. And I had a gun on my hip. I bought a gun belt for my leg, and I had a gun. I learned how to shoot it. I got a license. I had it, and I walked out, dun, 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 and the guy goes, ma'am, you're not supposed to be here. And I said, I'm just taking a few things and I'm going. He goes, please hurry up and leave. I said, yes, sir. And he goes, you have a license for that gun? Yes, sir. Can I see your identification? Yes, sir. Well, a week later, same goddamn kid. He goes, ma'am, I thought I told you not to be here. And I said, that was my evil twin. He said, well, tell your evil triplet to stay home. I said, oh, yes, sir. And I kept coming until I got everything out of my house that I thought I could. And nobody was there to help you, really, because, everybody had their own disaster to deal with. Margot came once and helped me try to pack up. Oh, I did save some music. What I did was I hired a woman who's a computer geek, and there was little pieces of silver out of all of my CDs, little pieces missing, but some of the songs were playable, and then it would skip over that. So she took every single one. I had 2,500 and something CDs, and she saved all my music, all of it, except the pieces that were out. So I've got a few like symphonies missing a little piece or movement, and I might have a Dr. John record with 3 songs instead of 12, but I got a lot of my music out. I was so thrilled. My big books all dead. They were on the bottom, so they had to go out. My books stunk for 2 years, the ones that were higher up. Cleaned them out, put them in the sun, put them in a big plastic tub with a lot of Arm & Hammer, and now they smell like Arm & Hammer, but they don't smell like Katrina anymore. There's a Katrina smell that we all know that it's bad. It really drums up a lot of bad memories. But every now and then you go in a place and it's Katrina smell. But I got everything out, and then my brother-in-law came to help me get the 2 pieces of furniture that survived and my bike, and I brought it back to the storage area in Baton Rouge. The entire storage area smelled like Katrina. You could tell everybody moved to Baton Rouge had like a storage spot for their crap. Half my stuff I had to throw out when I moved back because the smell was so bad. You thought you could save certain things, and you couldn't. So I came back with about half of that and started all over and bought new stuff and got off the ground somehow. And then my contractor stole a lot of money and left. But I got the house pretty much done now. So every time I saved a little bit of money, I would put in. He told me I didn't need insulation because people weren't doing it anymore. They weren't doing that anymore. It was a new thing. I'm like, what? So now my house is almost done. There's some little pieces I have to do, but maybe I can start really saving money now and trying to have like a retirement account. So a lot of us are in that boat, the retirement account thing, where we don't have anything and we're in our mid-50s. It's kind of scary. But we're all here for good. The ones who came back, we're not going anywhere. It's too close to us now. We went through too much together. So, and everybody has a story. Everybody. And we still talk about it. You think you won't, but it comes up in a lot of conversations. A lot of them. It's something we'll never forget, and something we all lived through in a different way. And everybody lost. Even the people who didn't evacuate, the people who didn't feel like they had to leave, the people who had no house damage. There's always a friend that that lost everything. And you lost your city. You lost what it used to be and the freedom that we had here. And it's coming back little by little. But people are very They're very uncomfortable still. They're very uncomfortable, and that having the crime we have now is that's the worst part. We got some new streets. Got our streets and close to my house now. We've got brand new streets here where you can ride without bumping along. So still have a few houses in my neighborhood that need fixing, but it's coming along. I figured we wouldn't know our direction for 5 years, and we wouldn't be even close to where we were getting until 10. And it looks like it's kind of following that. So it's a good job market here, better than a lot of places. And we have a lot of people here who are not from here, so we meet new people all the time. And we're grateful for all the people, even all the illegals who come here, because they have made our house, they've made our place. They've made it better, so we're good. All right, do you need anything at the house, or I'm going to bring you straight?